Okay, we're going to try an at-home stretching and warm-up sequence. So in order to sing well, we need to stretch our bodies. So we're going to start by lifting our hands far up in the air, as high as you can go. We're going to stretch just side to side. And we're going to release these side muscles here. And the other side, releasing the side muscles. Take a deep breath in and feel that expansion. And let it go. So we're going to do that again. Breathe into the side and let it go. So we're going to stretch up, way up in the air. Then we're just going to swan dive forward and just let it all out. Releasing through the spine, releasing through the head and neck, and just letting the head drop. And sway side to side a bit if you want. We're going to roll our shoulders forwards and backwards. Then plant your feet on the ground and you're going to bend your knees slightly, and you're going to just do some twists side to side, bouncing and releasing. And then rolling your head forward, side to side, not all the way around, but just side to side, ear to ear. You're going to undo some of that neck tension. Then you're going to put one hand on your lower belly, about by your belly button, and one hand up on your chest to make sure that the chest isn't compressing or relaxing in too much, to stay elevated. And breathe into the lower belly, and use those lower belly muscles to contract in and use your breath support from way down here. And you can do a few of those, really powerful. Make sure that the work is coming from the lower body and not up here. Is going to get in the way of beautiful vocalism, because when we take an inhale like that, it automatically kind of lifts the larynx up, and we want to keep that larynx in a lowered position. So we breathe low into the body to get the body to do that. So like you're about to yawn, one more time, we're going to do this sh breath. So in, sh, 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 sh. We can take that then and we can apply it with some actual pitch, and we can get that breath action going. So we're going to go. You can feel that lower belly, you feel for the work there. So we're going to get like a French J. And you should feel like the breath is working pretty hard. Once you do that for a while, it stops being laborious. But in the first few weeks of singing, or if you're, in the first year or so of your training, you're going to feel like you're working really hard down here, and like this isn't doing much. Really, this doesn't do the work. It's this your breath muscles. And some people have said in the past, singing from the diaphragm. Your diaphragm's all the way up here, right? And we want to actually use all these muscles, all this core strength in your body as you sing. You don't want to neglect all those muscles you have. So we're going to do a little bit more with our warm-up here, just to kind of increase breath flow. So you're going to keep your knees slightly bent, and we're just going to go yo, and we don't want to feel this chest lifting or squishing down as we move through the phrase. We want to keep everything kind of open, suspended. Imagine your rib cage like a big umbrella, just staying open, right? Just staying open. Notice also that as we move through this, we're thinking about the breath for the most part, but we also don't want to change our vowel shape. Now we can change between two vowels intentionally, but as we sing, you want to make sure that you're maintaining one vowel shape through the whole thing. So I'm choosing O, yo. So it is a glide, but into the O. And once we get on that O, we're not going to change that. One thing I see from many, many singers is that when we change pitch, we try to adjust the mouth shape in order to accommodate the pitch. We don't need to do that. We can just stay on one rounded O. In fact, if you want to monitor this, make a little, you know those Dixie cups like they use at the dentist office or for pills? You're going to use that Dixie cup and you're going to just O through that. Again, and we don't need to change the vowel. We can use our breath support to make the vowels even and consistent. So my idea for you today is to really be consistent with your breath support and to trust that the breath support will change pitch for you, rather than you manipulating anything in the throat or the mouth to change that pitch. You don't need it. You can do less work and have just as great a sound. So in keeping with that, in keeping with breath flow, and with maintaining vowel shape, we're going to do one more kind of agility exercise to go with breath today. I'm going to start a little bit high just because that's where I'm most comfortable singing. And we're going to I'm really concentrating on keeping this stationary. And digging into this low body breath support as I feel the need to move more air. Rather than compressing in or squeezing the air, we're just going to lift up and in. Release. Last one. Maybe one more. And the lower stuff is really hard for me down there. I feel like I have to work extra hard for my breath support because I am one of those pretty high sopranos. But keeping the throat open, keeping the mouth open, and keeping the breath flowing really carries that through without needing to push or force a belt sound. Now this is definitely like the more classical style, but you want to be able to utilize your registers all the way through in both ways. Okay, that's it for breath for now. This is our helper today. This is Coco, and her rawhide is peanut butter and chicken flavored. And so she's being a very helpful, very sweet girl by just sitting here nice and quietly. She was trying to eat the camera stand, the tripod, but now she has this. So she's going to eat this and be our little mascot, huh? Aren't you?